Shaune, Ritchie, Marajan comes in with great form, but I see draws barrier 16 this morning.
Yeah, that's my fault, of course, which is terrible. He is a go-forward sort of a horse. He definitely runs the 2 miles out extremely strongly, and when he's on the pace, of course, he takes a lot of the luck out of it. So he's probably going to have to work a little bit harder, but we'll leave that to Aussie Tom to try and get it right and get as cruisy a run across as he possibly can.
You've had some classy horses during your time, some classy stayers. I remember My Scots Grey winning a New Zealand Cup. Where does this bloke rate compared to some of those great horses you've trained?
He's probably as good a 2-miler as we've had. He's an interesting horse. He was born in America. He was broken in Dubai. He went and raced in England. And of course, after we bought him, he spent a month in quarantine in Australia. So he's got more frequent flyers than most people who cruise around the world. So he's well travelled. That part of it won't be an issue for him. As far as class is concerned, he is a dead set 2-miler and he hasn't got a great deal of speed. So the stronger the races run, probably the more vulnerable the other horses are and the better he'll be.
That Auckland Cup form has already stood up through Mark Twain. Does that give you added confidence coming into what is a very open Sydney Cup?
Yeah, that's right. It is an extremely open race. Mark Twain was perhaps a little bit unlucky not to beat us in the Auckland Cup, but he gets back in his races, Mark Twain, and he's still learning his craft. And so he's always going to be a little bit vulnerable if he continues to get back that far. But he was extremely impressive at Flemington. He was on the wrong leg, and obviously it makes the form look good for our bloke and gives us that little bit of confidence.
For you, campaigning a 2-miler, I know there are quite a few races, obviously the New Zealand Cup, Wellington Cup and Auckland Cup in New Zealand, but does it force you, when you've got a horse like that, to look over here to races like that?
Yeah, of course. I mean, this is this is our golden pond, really. We love getting over here and racing for the extreme prize money, and the quality of horses is now international. It's so easy to get horses from all around the world. So these races are much harder to win, but it's nice to get over here and have a go. The New Zealand stayers, they've always been strong in Australia, and let's hope it continues for us on the weekend, perhaps.